All right, Mr. Ramirez, would you please introduce yourself to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Yes, I'm Robert Ramirez from Chicago.
Great. Could you spell your last name for the court recorder?
Ramirez.
Thank you, Mr. Ramirez. Now, where were you born, Mr. Ramirez?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Born and raised there. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how long have you lived in Chicago?
All my life.
All your life, and that is how long?
26 years.
26 years old. Great. So, where did you go to school? Did you go to school?
Yeah, Sullivan High School.
Okay, Sullivan High School. And how about your first job? Where did you get your first job?
In construction. I love construction, had a career plan there and loved it.
Okay, enjoyed it?
Oh yeah.
Good work?
Oh yeah.
Job satisfaction?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you saw a future in construction?
Yep.
And you enjoyed the work?
Yep, I was planning on staying there.
Great, great. And what about your marital status? Did you meet a young lady? Did you get married in
Met
time?
the love of my life.
Well, yeah.
Maria.
Great, congratulations. You married up?
Married.
Okay. Now, what about children? How many children?
Yep, Robert Jr.
Robert Jr.
Spitting image of his father.
Okay, and the construction job was providing?
Yeah.
Was it providing for you and your family?
Put bread on the table, can't complain.
Great.
Couldn't complain.
Great. Now, are you still married? What's your current marital status?
No, my spouse is deceased.
Oh man. So I'm sorry to hear that.
Mm.
Now, are you still? What about construction? Are you still working the same job, or is
Not
it going
anymore.
well? No. Why not?
My life's pretty much ruined since I got shot.
You got
Can't
shot.
work. Yep.
Shot. When did you get shot?
The night of December 7th, 1996.
December 7th, 1996.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how were you shot? Were you shot? Where were you shot?
Shot in the shoulder area, and it kind of protruded down into my vital organs, and it was horrible. Yeah.
So painful?
Oh man. Ever been shot?
Excruciating.
Oh man.
Okay, and are you the same, or do you still suffer effects from that shooting?
Oh man, I can't even work the same job.
Can't work the
No.
same. How's your back?
It's pretty much ruined my life. Like, everything's sore, and I can only work a little bit, and not in construction. So.
All because of that shooting.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. On December 7th, 1996.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let's go back to the night of December 7th, 1996, and I'm going to ask you a few questions about what happened then. So on December 7th, 1996, that evening, how did your evening start out? How did it begin?
Oh, we were having a good time. I was over at Louie's house, my friend, and we were watching the Bulls-Cleveland game.
Okay, now who's Louie?
One of my good buddies.
Okay, and have you known him for a long time?
Oh yeah, we played softball together, went to high school together, all that.
Okay, now what about anyone else? Was anyone else there?
Joe, my buddy Joe, another softball buddy.
Joe was there. Okay, and another friend from softball. Okay, and you guys watched the game?
Oh yeah, Jordan was smoking, man.
Then what happened next?
Well, we played some cards and we had some beers and
Okay.
yeah, just had a good time.
How many beers?
We had a six-pack between three of us. Yeah.
6 between 3. Okay. And after cards, what did you do next?
We decided, hey, look, night's young, let's go out and hit a few bars.
Okay. Then how many bars did you go to?
Went to 3 different ones.
3 different bars, and how many drinks did you have?
Oh, had another probably 3 or 4 scotches and waters.
Okay, and so you're drinking scotch and water. Okay, so how many beers total? You said you had a couple at the house.
Yeah,
3 or 4.
Or drinks total, probably about 6.
Okay, 6 drinks. And what time was it when you left the last bar?
2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. Okay, and what time did the game start?
8.
8 o'clock. So it had been
6 hours.
6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what did you do after you left the last bar?
Well, we play softball together. We kind of have this competition thing going on about who's the fastest. So we decided, hey, we'll go down to Wicker Park. We're going to run some races to see who's the fastest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you settled a friendly feud,
Mm-hmm.
went down to the park, okay? Now, after you went to the park, what happened next?
After we went to the park, well, we saw it was getting 2 o'clock in the morning, so it's probably time to get home to my family, and
Okay,
even though it's Friday night.
So the night was your party night essentially had pretty much concluded. So now, after that evening, we're gonna turn to when you said you left and were driving home.
Right.
So on your way home, what happened?
Well, I was cruising up North Avenue there and turned left onto California to head home, California Avenue, and I got behind this really slow car, doing
How-
like 5 miles
How
per hour.
fast was the car going?
5 miles
5
per hour.
miles per hour. Okay, so you're behind a car. What kind of car?
Just a regular looking car. I think it might have been a Ford.
Okay.
Sure.
Regular car, nothing that would identify
No.
it as anything
No.
special. Okay. What did you try to do? What did you try to do when the car was going 5 miles per hour?
Well, you know, I was trying to get home and I couldn't get around. I tried to get around and try to pass him.
the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
Did it let you pass?
No, I flashed my lights at him, honked my horn, tried to get around him.
Okay.
And, yeah, they just swerved, cut me off, wouldn't let me pass him.
So this was at 2 o'clock in the morning, and
Right.
you couldn't get around them. You're trying to get home.
Right.
Okay. And where did the car go from there?
Well, I tried to pass him again, and he swerved in front of me again, and I was really getting annoyed, and finally turned onto Evergreen Avenue.
Now, at this point, were you, we understand that you had a few drinks. Were you in control of your vehicle? I didn't hear you were flicking lights, but did you feel like you were in control of your body and able to control your vehicle well?
Yeah, I stayed on the road and didn't have trouble staying on the road.
No problems there? Okay. You were feeling good?
Oh yeah, feeling great.
Okay, feeling fine. All right, and you said what happened next? The car made a turn on what street?
Evergreen.
Evergreen Street. Okay. I'd like to get out a little map here just so we can help the ladies and gentlemen of the jury understand where exactly you were. This is California Street.
Yeah.
And if this were Evergreen Street, is this an accurate assessment of the intersection
Yeah.
there? Okay. And where would you say this car turned? He turned onto the street, and then what happened? Did he keep driving?
No, he pulled off on Evergreen.
He pulled off. So
Yeah.
he stopped?
Right.
Okay. Where can you just kind of describe for the jury where he stopped there?
Sure.
Okay,
Stop
right on.
there.
So right on the corner. Right on the corner. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. This was the car, regular looking car.
Yeah.
Stopped here. Now, what did you do? Did you keep driving? Did you?
Well, no, I decided I'd follow him onto Evergreen, figure out why he's driving like this.
Okay.
And, so I pulled off, so I just pulled up right next to him.
Right next to him. So can you draw where you stopped? Okay. Right next to him. So parallel.
Right.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you can look at that if you'd like. So what happened next?
Well, he stopped, and I stopped, and I decided I'd get out and give him a piece of my mind. And,
Okay.
Figure out why he's driving like this, and tell him, look, he's
What
the
did
reason.
what'd you tell him?
Told him, look, he's the reason that Chicago traffic's crazy. It's kind of giving a piece of my mind.
Sure. And what did he do?
Well, he got out too.
Okay. What was he wearing?
Just regular clothes.
Regular clothes,
sweater.
plain clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you recognize now after the fact do you recognize who that person was?
Yes, it was Officer Levy.
Officer Levy. Okay. And as you got out of the car, you said he was yelling. What happened then?
Yeah, we're both yelling at each
Okay.
other, and it kind of got loud. And I was saying, look, he's a crazy driver, and he was yelling back.
Okay. So then what happened?
He comes up to me and just smacks me in the face.
Punches you in the face.
Yeah.
Before, did you hit him first?
No,
So he hit you first.
Right. Yeah, I was just talking to him, and he comes up and hits me.
Punches you in the face. Okay. Attacks you.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you do?
After he punched me, I said, look, I'm not taking a punch laying down. I mean, I'm a tough guy, and
Sure.
I went after him and punched him back.
Okay. So an altercation.
Oh, yeah.
So there was an altercation.
Yeah.
Between you and Mr. Levy.
Yeah.
Okay. And during that altercation, what happened? Describe first what happened next.
Well, it was kind of a tug of war, back and forth. He hit me, I hit him, back and forth, and finally he pushes me to the ground.
Pushed you to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened?
And I was just about to get up, I was still on the ground, and he goes, police. He finally says police.
Police. So what did this make you feel?
Well, it's really hard to believe. I mean,
Sure.
most police, it was hard for me to believe this police officer the way he was acting. And I said, look, can you show me some ID? Because I didn't really believe it.
Okay. And what did he do?
He didn't show me any ID.
He didn't show you ID.
No.
Did he stay on top of you or what?
Yeah, no, he just pushed me to the ground. At that point, the fight kind of ended, and I
Okay.
started getting up, and all of a sudden I felt this really sharp blow to my shoulder area, and it felt like someone really kicked me or something. And I said,
Okay.
what'd you do that for?
Was there any weapon involved in the fight? Did he have a weapon? Officer Levy?
No, neither one of us had a weapon.
Did you have a weapon?
No.
Did you have a knife?
No.
No knife?
No.
Did you have a knife with you?
No.
Were you carrying a knife
No.
that night? Do you ever carry a knife that looks something like this, a lock blade knife? Do you ever have a knife?
No. I carry a utility knife, but not a lock knife.
Okay, no lock knife. So have you ever seen this knife
No.
before? No. Okay. Did you touch this knife?
No.
Did you touch any knife?
No.
Okay. So what happened next? Describe first this pain that you felt. You said you felt pain. What did it feel like?
I felt awful. I was just about to black out, and
Okay. What happened? What happened after that?
I just heard one of the officers say, "What should we do now? Just leave him?"
What should we do now? Just leave him?
Mm-hmm.
No further questions, Your Honor.